Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147. And as I mentioned in yesterday's Whip and Chat, I am going to be de-kitting Megan's Tinkerbell painting from Manhui Rachel's store on AliExpress. So this is as far as she got with it. She did divide it up and start doing some sections, but then decided to just start working from the bottom. However, it has quite a few popping drills. They're popping here already. There's one already that's come out from somewhere. This huge section here is really poppy. So it's as though this colour, oh, I've just knocked one out. This colour green is really prone to it, more so. The white doesn't seem too bad. She rolled over it many times. Every time she finished a section, she made sure she rolled over it. There's already diamonds missing here, missing from sections that she'd done over a year ago, as well as sections that she's done more recently. I mean, this has been a bit more roughly handled since she's decided to not bother anymore. But yeah, it was driving her up the wall. She doesn't get time to diamond paint that often. So to persevere with a project that is infuriating her, is not the best use of her time. While she really likes the image, she didn't have a place that she necessarily wanted to frame and put the image. So she has decided to call it quitso or quits. So I am going to be de-kitting this one. This is going to go, it can go shed some more diamonds on my floor before it ends up being disposed of, but I do need to de-kit her diamonds. If nothing else, it will mean that I get this storage case with the large bottles back, because, well, I don't know where one of them is. I'll have to ask her where that one's gone, but I think she used this when I first got it, so I've never had chance to use it since. So we have diamonds coming out of our ears. They are all squares and they are not in DMC order. They're in symbol order. So I think I'm going to need to pull them out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just trying to get my hundreds. Have we got any sixes? Let's just get 7. That's a 9. And we have got an 8. Okay, so there's my 100 to 900. The 3000s I just tend to group in another pile and do them as a second one. So let's get these into some form of order. I will also have to look through and see which of these need to go somewhere. So 900, 3, 3000s, 4, there, 3000s. That's the second half. So these are all square diamonds. I did check for the Heaven and Earth design I needed. It was the first thing I asked her when she decided to finish. I was like, do you have this number in there? Because I'm getting low. But unfortunately the answer was no. But the lovely Anne-Marie is sending me some for my Heaven and Earth design. She is based in the UK. So depending on how quick Mr. Postman is, I might not have to take a break, because I'm going to finish the row that I have already with for today's, and it may turn up from tomorrow. Right, so I've just lifted out the foam insert just to catch any rogue diamonds from the bottom, because I do like to clear out any storage as much as I can before carrying on. And there is just that one pot that she's used for Funky, her little trash pot. So I'll empty that. And this is the large bottle case, this one. Right, I also need to check out these. So they're thousands, 300, sevens. Hopefully this won't be lots and lots of small bags. 100s, 3000s, 3000s, 3000s. Okay, so that's not too bad, which means I can grab firstly my Heaven and Earth design box, which seems to have got a little bit wonky. I must have thrown it back in, thrown it back on the shelf in a little bit of a weird angle. But let's use that in there and hopefully that will help it. So let's have a look. What have we got? 169, no. 300, 317, 318, no. 400s, 414. 415, 646, no. 762. Oh, hang on. I've managed to knock my... Okay, 762, no. 779, 814, 823. We've got an 823. So let's pop these in. So these Heaven and Earth design diamonds, basically I've just got any number. I think it was that needed over 1,000 diamonds. I've not checked it again since to see whether I have enough. Just anything that had over 1,000 on my required diamonds list. I made a tab for it to save diamonds because my pot fits about 1,000. So it was anything over maybe 1,500 or something like that. To make sure that I kept collecting them. So 898, nope. 902, 938 is here. So we'll pop some 938 in. Got some 938. Getting rid of a few little bottles. Getting these labels off is fun because I keep losing my nails on this hand. And they're trimmed down, right down. When I did my nails the other day, I trimmed them right down so that they'd grow out a little bit better. It's not good for getting stickers off. Okay, 939, nope. Now we have a couple of 3000s. So 3072. So I'm just having a look for it at the moment. Got a 78. Don't have that one. 3371. In fact, maybe I'm going to have to start putting some of these in order just so that I can actually see whether I can fit them in this box or not. So 30s, no. Next one was 33, so 3371. Just pulling out all those that are 33. Double checking, I've just missed a 3078. Okay, so that's the 33s. Then we have a 36, 37. So 3787 is the first one. Ooh. 3787, no. 3799, no. 3865, yes. We do have 3865. Of which all these bags are pretty much full. I can get some more in this one, but I do also have a load of extras of these. And they've actually turned out quite a bright colour as well. So I think I'm going to need a new pot for all these. So let me just have a reshuffle on my desk. Pull out my stickers and my baggies, which I keep in here for this very reason, to make things a lot easier. Let's grab some scissors. I like to cut these in twos where I can. And normally, if I'd have kitted this up, I probably would have cut into all of these and put them into baggies when I kitted it up. But Megan kits up differently to me, which is fine. But it does mean I need to cut into all these bags now. So I might have to get down my little bin. This is like a kit up and a de-kit now. We've got all the cutting of baggies. Let me get my tissue pot bin to throw some of these into. And let's get these 3865. So how many have we just got in there now? So we've got 6 bags in there so far. So maybe this will be an interesting test as to how much I can sort of fit in a bag. So that's 8 bags. 8 bags. Got bits of plastic floating around everywhere. Okay, so that's 10 bags. That's how full it gets with 10 bags, and that is 2,000 diamonds. Let's see how many more we can fit in. So 10, 12. There is a lot of white in this. 14. Got a rogue diamond. So we've got 14 in so far. 16. Trying to think if I can fit. 16 is probably a nice amount. So, oh, maths. So 16 is 3,200, I think. 3,200 diamonds into one of these bags is probably a nice amount, and these are the thicker ones, so the thicker storage bags. Let me take out a couple more bottles. I need my pen again because I'm going to need another bag. 3865. Grab another bag. And let's get the other 5 bags that we've got in. We're never going to fit another 5 bags in there. But we've got a fair few hundred in. We don't have B5200, so this should be the last one needed for here. Last one for my Heaven and Earth design box, and the rest will just go into my normal spares. Now, I do know that, of course, these were popping diamonds on the canvas, which may have been the diamonds being too big, but more than likely it's the canvas being gridded too small. So diamonds are away for Heaven and Earth designs, which means now, oh, I forgot to label up that bag. I obviously haven't labelled it up because my label is still here and I've not put my labels away. So let's try that again. Bob in 3865. Let's actually put the labels away again so that they're there for next time, and try that again. Okay, now the Heaven and Earth design box is done. Get rid of the rubbish. It's time to put the rest of them away. So this storage box is my 100s to 600s. And I do have some space in these because all my squares are now in 3 boxes. So these are my 100s. So that's the order I want them in, with 152 there. So first up, 150. We'll get those in. I do actually need to put that bottle away from 3865 as well. I'm trying to use the longest nail I have on this hand and it's just not working. It's not the finger I normally go to peel off labels. Okay, this is going to be the most entertaining part, I think, is peeling off labels and trying to find a nail. I have one on my left hand, but does anybody else find that they can't use their left hand to peel the same way they can their right? Or the opposite way around if you're left-handed. I just can't do it. Okay, 152. So 152 is actually really full already for me. Now, I do have this in my Heaven and Earth designs. I know I do, because I've been using it quite a bit recently. But, okay, so I've managed to get in there, and that's probably fuller than that last bag that I did. I've managed to get in there the ones that were in the bottle. So I'm going to put those into my extras to share with other people box, because I'm pretty sure my Heaven and Earth design does not need any more, and if it does, I've got all those. Okay, 159. So I'll pop the 152 in my giveaway box, but I'll try and do that at the end. So we'll get 159 away, because I've just got so many boxes full of so many diamonds. 159, and then 161. That gets the 100s done. This bag's quite full, but there's not many in here, so that shouldn't take too long. In fact, I can fit loads more in that one. Still stands up nicely like a soldier though, so that works for me. I like it when they all stand up straight. 161. Megan has picked her painting to be kitted up next. She's going to do a Diamond Art Club painting, so I'll be kitting that one up ready for tomorrow's video. And this is another one where I've labelled the bag on the wrong side. These thicker bags do have a short side, a short part and a longer part. So when you grab hold of them, there is one way that's easier to open them than the other. So I've moved my stick around now. I think it was when I was putting everything in the thicker bags that Diana kindly sent me. There was just so many. I did it over a course of quite a few different videos because there were so many. Okay, 3000s. We have some 310. You guys know where my 310s live. Let me find my bag of 310s. Where's it gone? I've recently been in this drawer grabbing out dryer sheets for Megan's full gem paintings, which she's doing at the moment until I kit up her Diamond Art Club. So these are all my 310s. I have shared some with my mum, and I actually have on my mini Heaven and Earth design, I have taken my pot and just scooped some more out when I need them. But that's where my square 310s live at the moment. It's gone down quite a bit from what it used to be, but I'm forever collecting them, so I don't think I'm going to run out of those for my Heaven and Earth design anytime soon. And then we'll do 304 firstly. which I only have a few, so we can top that up just in case they're needed. They might be in my Heaven Earth design as well. I have so many colours in the Heaven Earth design. I just know that the one I ran out of the other day was not in my spares. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, 315. 315, I only had a few. But I now have this whole pot, which is very close to full. And I have this bag. I'm trying to think, there has been a couple of other paintings that I have dekitted that have not been finished for whatever reason. I dekitted one from my sister-in-law the other week where her painting had got damaged in a move. So she sent me all her diamonds as well. And sometimes that does really bump up my spares, because of course I'm putting in diamonds from like a full painting rather than the end of them. Okay, next we want 434. So 434, I've only got a few of those as well. Let's top those bad boys up. Not got any new ones yet though. Not got any that I don't have already. But we are only on the 400s. Let's have a look. 436. This is actually a different shade of 436 compared to my last one. But I personally still put them all in together. The reason being is if I have a painting that I run out of 436, I can match up which is the closest shade that I need. So I prefer to just put them all in together. The sticker was ripping, so I started doing it a different way, because these bottles, the stickers actually do come off really nicely. I don't think I'm going to have to use any glue gun. I'm just going to have to find out where Megan's put the other pot for it. So 436 and then 469. Oh, I thought that was coming out as an empty bag then, but nope. It's not empty, but it's definitely fuller now. Definitely top that one up. Just use the sticker to get the last of the sticky residue off. And I am going to remove these two pots from the end of this row because it was struggling to breathe. So I do have spare little round pots that I've been using. You can use the green trays from kits and things like that just to help keep things stood upright. There we go. I've got a space now for my storage box. So 550. I want 550. I'm surprised I don't have more of those. Maybe it's not as popular in diamond painting as I led myself to believe. I know I have some in my Heaven and Earth designs, but I thought I had more 550 than that. Though there is a purple, yeah, it's 154 I'm thinking of that I often have loads of. So 550 and then 553. Oh, 553 I didn't have any of. This is definitely in my Heaven and Earth design, so I've just not had any since I started. So for that one, I'm keeping the empty bottle and not taking the sticker off until I've updated my logbook. Then I'm going to move on to the 600s. So I want 601. So I've got a pile to go into my extras, which at the moment only has 152 in it. And I have a bottle that I've not taken the sticker off until I update my logbook. So what I choose to do with my spare storage, and it has adapted ever since I came up with the system years ago, ever since I came up with the photo box system. When I originally started, one, I didn't have the pretty stickers because we hadn't created them and started selling them, but I had just the cards with the numbers written on, or maybe I had a sticker with them on. I then had the baggies. I used to keep my rounds and my squares together. And I had a bag for rounds and a bag for squares. Like, they weren't all together in the same pot. Okay, 647. It's going to have to go in my giveaway box. So I just had one tab, one bag for rounds, one bag for squares. And when I originally started, I would actually split up the colours if they were different shades. So quite often what I would do is I would just do a brand new bag for every kit I dekitted. Everyone I dekitted got its own bag and got put into the storage. Then it became that I had too many bags, of course, as time goes on, you do. So then I chose to combine them, apart from if they were from Ever Moment. I bought quite a few paintings from Ever Moment on AliExpress, and their diamonds are really nice quality. They still are. And so I would have my Ever Moments in a separate bag, and then I would have all other manufacturers in one bag. And I did combine them even if they were different shades. Then I decided that even that was getting a bit too redonkulous for me. I just did not have the space. I kept growing and growing and growing all the storage boxes, and it just got too much. So what I then decided to do was I would limit myself to one bag per colour. So one full bag of diamonds per DMC colour. One bag of rounds, of course, and one bag of squares. And after that, I basically have a box which are diamonds that I am happy to give away. So I've taken out any I need for my Heaven and Earth design projects that I have ongoing at the moment. And if I ever spot on the Facebook group for the UK, Got Diamonds UK, every now and then I go on there and see if anybody is asking for a diamond colour that I have in my giveaway box. And if they do, I give it away. And I pass them on, because I may do another Heaven and Earth design. Well, I have a Heaven and Earth design blank canvas to do at some point. And that will be something that I will need diamonds for, but I'm going to leave that until I get nearer to the project, and then I will assess if I need to take any out of my giveaway box. But for now, yeah, I'll just give away any that are in there, and I limit this now to just be one bag per colour. They might have a few different shades in it, but that's fine, because I don't know what shade I'm going to need to match to. Ooh, 754. I never had that, and I actually have loads here. So for that last colour, I did end up filling my spares bag, so I've put the extras to put in my giveaway box. And I might actually keep them in their packets, because that would be easier to send on to somebody. But let's see how many of these fit in. Let's get rid of those stickers as well. Clear the decks. But so far I have 3 boxes with my square diamonds in, because I did also decide to split them up. It's easier when dekitting. I hadn't yet done it, but I do know people have done it in the past, and I didn't want it to happen to me. I didn't want to pull out the rounds bag when dekitting the squares by accident and mix up round and square diamonds of the same colour. Also, I don't have as many rounds. So when I de-kit a rounds kit, first off, I don't keep any of them for Heaven and Earth Design. So that's one step that makes it quicker. And I only have 2 boxes for rounds. I haven't needed a 3rd box yet. So that also saves time. I'm only pulling 2 boxes off the shelf to get them all away. Whereas with squares, I take any out for my Heaven and Earth Design, and then I have 3 boxes to go through. So yeah, I have a nice array of photo boxes on my shelves. Right, halfway through those bottles, 800s. Let's have a look, what have we got here? So we've got, get them in the right order. Start off with 819. That is pretty full. Surprised I've not filled this one up yet, to be honest, but I think this lot is pretty much going to fill it up. Got a few different shades in there as well. A few different shades of pink. I'm pretty sure the ones I'm using at the moment in my Heaven and Earth Designs are even paler than that. But they work for the picture, so I'll take it. 832. 832, I have a few. So we'll add those in. Add the greens. Doesn't look like I've got that many bottles left because I'm taking the space from here, but I must have at least 30 or close to 30, 28, because I've only half filled the case up. Oh, but I have put some further back as well to go in my giveaway or to go in my logbook, so maybe that's why. Right, that sticker gave me aggro. 832, and then I want 838. Not got many of those. I think this is in my Heaven and Earth Design, so I probably emptied some to give them to my mum. Which my mum is doing a cracking with her Heaven and Earth Design, last I heard. She has got diamonds to fill in all her gaps. And she's got loads of diamonds to get on with her sections. But I'll be sure to update if she starts running out of any. Okay, that 844 is pretty full. That tub is pretty full. So while I'd fit a few more in there, I'm not going to fit all of those. So I'm going to put those into my giveaway, and I'll fill this one up when I only have a few from a diamond painting. Because that could save me getting that other box out altogether, but I'm getting that box out anyway, so why not just pop those in it. Got a bit of static in these. We've also got lots of rubbish bits in the bottom of this one. Just trying to get out all these little bits of plastic that aren't diamond shapes. I've got most of them out, which means that the storage will be ready for another use. I've already told Megan the Diamond Art Club that I'm about to kit her up is not going in this big bottle case because I might want to use it once. And once I kit hers up, who knows how long it'll take for her to complete it. But her Diamond Art Club does only have 30 colours she has in her Diamond Art Club, so this 60 bottle case will be too much anyway. My 30 bottle case is currently being taken up by another daughter with her Zesty Wolf, which is still ongoing from last December. So I don't think I'll be seeing my 30 bottle case for a while. So I think I will kit Megan's up in a 42 bottle case, which gives us a little bit of room for some extras. Because all her request is that it's in a case with round bottles. She doesn't want any other type of storage but the round bottle storage. So I think I will do it in a 42 bottle case. I've just wiped some diamond stuff off this desk and managed to catch a fly with it. It was a little biter. It wasn't like a, you know, a big blue bottle fly. But yeah, I managed to splat a fly on my desk. Anyway, excuse me, I'll clean that up later. This desk will have a wipe down once I'm done with this anyway. So, yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I think I'm going to kit Megan's up in a 42 bottle case while the 30 is taken. That gives me 12 extra bottles to put, I think it's a 310. I know it's a darker picture, so it will give me space to put all of those. And I think she's using my other I've got two 42 bottle cases. I think she's using my other one as well, but she's using it for a Paint Gem Minis, so hopefully I'll get that bomb back a bit quicker. I guess time will tell. Maybe I'll never have a 42 bottle case again, who knows. Right, box number 2 is done. So onto the final normal square storage box, which is my 3000s. So let me make sure I get the extra spares. Okay, so I've got quite a few that need to go in the 3000s. So let's start with 3023. And we haven't got any in there, but we haven't got any extra bags either. That has really filled up that bag. So 3023, might be taking some bottles out the back of there as well, just to give myself breathing room for all these diamonds. Let's take at least one out to give it a bit of room. Okay, 3033. So this at the minute doesn't have many in. I have a bottle and I have one extra bag. And they should both fit in. So that's the bottle done. And then the bag, which we only have one. So that fills up that bag pretty well. Then we have 3047. And I have, oh, this is a completely different colour. One's more yellow and one's more green. Who knows which one's the right one? Google probably does, but I'm not about to ask him. I want to get this dekitted. It's going in. It's going in with the rest of them. And then I have quite a few bags for this one as well. But we might be all right just getting them and filling up this bag. Let's see. I think that one I might have a few too many when we get to the 3700s. That's going to fill a couple of bags. And then we've just got one more. So that has quite easily fit into there. Still quite a flat bag. So 3047 and then 3078. Well, at least that colour matches. Maybe it's the other one that I had that isn't a true colour, rather than the one from Manhui Rachel. You never know which one that I already have is a true colour or not, without checking it against a DMC chart, of course. But I don't have time for that. Plus, even though we match it against a DMC chart and go, that's the closest, we could get another painting from the same supplier, do it at a later date, be missing some, and actually find that they always provide that colour. And we need it anyway. So, okay, 3 threes. So we've got 3, 3, 2, 8. Quite full, but there's not too many of them. Very nice red. There is actually some really pretty colours in this. Oh, in fact, how many was there? 50. 50 colours. Thought this might have been one of the ones that she had that was loads of colours, but no. It's me thinking of the wrong painting. 3, 3, 4, 8. Which is a green. Oh, just a little side note as well. I don't know if I said it in this video or not, or whether I thought about saying it. I know I did post it on my Facebook post update, but I did manage to ditch yet another colour from my Heaven and Earth design because it was completed and done. That bag is too full. Yeah, I did manage to complete another colour from my Heaven and Earth design, which is awesome. I feel like completing a colour is the main goal I can sort of get at the moment. Though my next bigger goal is to get to 50%. I have hit the 1 metre. Thanks, Joe, for pointing that out. I've hit the 1 metre of my painting completed, so I've done 100 centimetres of my Heaven and Earth design. I have also got rid of now, is it 3 or 4 colours? 3 or 4 colours since in August. So in my Heaven and Earth design in August, I have managed to get rid, I think it's 3. Because there was 1 on the whip and chat and I've done 2 otherwise, yes. So I've managed to get rid of 3 colours throughout August where I have completely finished them. I've also managed to run out of a colour, but Anne-Marie is coming to my rescue with that one. There's a couple of other colours that are low. But rather than me going back and 2 every time I'm doing my Heaven and Earth design, you know, and going and checking and seeing, oh, have I got that colour? Have I got more of them? Have I not? I'm just going to take it as it comes. If I run out of a colour, I'll just ask, because you guys are so amazing. And I'm happy with anybody asking in the group if there is colours that you need for any projects. All I ask is that you please, please, please put what country you're in. Because there are many people that will say, yeah, I have them, what's your address? And then find out that you live the other side of the world and it's actually going to cost them a fair amount to post and they don't feel like they can say no. Whereas at least if you clearly state what country you're in, then if postage is going to be an issue, they can just keep quiet. Because more often than not, especially in that group, they are all an amazing bunch. There is often, you know, multiple offers. So somebody in your own country will pay hardly anything for postage compared to somebody out of your country. Right, we've got another one that is too full. 3756. That one is too full for that many. 3770. So this one is not full, but I do have all of these bags. So I'm going to start with the pot. And this is obviously one that Megan's already done loads of, because otherwise the pot would be fuller. And then I'm going to see how many bags I can get in.
and then once it's full, I'll put the bags to share. So 3770. Do you know, it's because de-kitting these bags is, I used to love it when the kits came with these little bags. I used to love it, love the fact that they were little individual bags, and I'd sit there and I'd, you know, pour them into my storage and chop them up. Now, I'm over it. I think after diamond painting for a while, I'm like, nah, just give me a grip seal bag any day. Give me diamonds in a baggie. It's much easier. But I've started when I do have these bags with a kit, I have started making sure that I basically cut into them all when I kit up. Mainly so that I don't have to do this when I de-kit, because de-kitting can take long enough in itself. It doesn't need me cutting into these bags as well. And this one is a bit extreme, but it just reminds me why I made that decision. To do it all with the excitement of kitting up a new kit, and not when de-kitting, which is mainly done to tidy up and for a sense of closure. It's not done with the same level of excitement as kitting up, in my opinion. While I do enjoy de-kitting, and I don't find it, you know, a horrible process, I much prefer kitting up. Okay, they can go to share, and then we have, oh, we're going all the way there. We've got one more lot. I don't need her inventory sheet anymore. That was the painting, by the way. That was the painting that she was doing. She wasn't overly impressed with how it was turning out, though of course she realised that there wasn't that much completed to know exactly how it was turning out. And if it wasn't, see, we've got another one that's completely different. If it wasn't so much popping drills, then she would have completed it and trusted the process that it would look good. But yeah, you pick your battles, don't you? And she doesn't have time for that battle, to be honest. But the limited amount of time that she gets to diamond paint, she needs to enjoy it while she's doing it. And she wasn't. So I wholly support her decision. Not only for the fact that it gives me a de-kitting and a kitting up video, because I've not finished anything. Not only for that reason, but yeah, she gets such limited time to diamond paint. Just hearing her frustrated while trying to actually get some diamond painting done is not good. Okay, 3863, right back here, and we've got extra diamonds for this one, so we'll see how many we can fit in, because that, I finished peeling off that sticker after my camera saved. Save you at least one sticker peeling session. Let's see how many fit in here reasonably. Oh, that didn't work. I have to go back to propping it up against the edge of my photo box, because this has got too many diamonds in it to move easily. Just get another couple of hundred in. I haven't quite cut the bag on that one. Are we done or not yet? We're pretty close. Pretty close to another full bag. I won't fit all of them in, so I'll throw those over there, but I should fit these in, if I've managed to actually cut it properly, which I haven't again. Okay, we'll class that one as being pretty full. Got a couple of different shades in there, so that's 3863, and then I want 3866. a bob in there. So 3, 8, 6, 6. Give that a little shuffle. 3 8s, there's definitely a lot of those. Okay, so let's get rid of that box. So I've done my 3 squares boxes. So let's get the sticker off there. Now I think I'm actually going to update my logbook, which is that one, before I get rid of the others. So 553, they're my ABs. 553 is one that I have in my Heaven and Earth design, but I now have it in my spares box as well. What I should do actually is take this logbook. In fact, I'm not due to do a logbook update until September. So I'm actually going to keep that out, and I'm going to put it with my Heaven and Earth design. And when I notice, because there's a few that I've only got a few left in the bottom of the pot, when I notice that I'm low on some, because my tablet tells me how many more I need, I'm going to have a look in here, and that will tell me if I've got it in my spares. So let's use this for what it's intended and actually keep it out. But what I need to do now is get rid of these. So I have this box for my extras spares to give away. Now, if my rounds go into a third box, they'll go into this one, and I'll just have to find somewhere to give all of my diamonds to. But until then, it's holding my extras. Now, these have obviously, this will be when we did the craft room revamp. That's probably when I've bashed all these boxes about. So let's keep those out. Did I get all the diamonds from there? I did. So these are the rounds that I have as extras, and these are the squares. So let's just shove them forward so I can move them down. So 152, I already have bags for 152. I can't remember, I think I did squeeze some extras into the bag I had in my spare storage, but obviously I've already been saving these in here because I'm now on to the second bag in here. So we'll just add some more to that. I think I in fact sent my mum a whole full bag of these as well, if I remember right. Okay, so that's the 100s, that's 3000s, that's 700. Okay, so that's the order I need to do them in. So that's a 100, so then I want to go to the 600s. And so far, I only have 606, only a few, that are for giving away. So I need to create a baggie. So I want my square labels, they're my round ones. Squares for squares. 6, 4, 7. Now I just write out the labels for the ones that I am passing on, and the reason being is often it is the multiple bags of the same colour. So very much like 152, I have 2 bags already. I find it's the colours that I get a lot of, and if I were to use the DMC sticker sheets that we sell in the shop that are already printed, I would go through multitudes of them. I mean, if you have a look here in my rounds, they're all 310. All the way up to there is 310. So I'd already would have opened about 8 packs of stickers just to get enough 310s. So I just write them. Okay, 738. Well, it starts at 7, 842. So these two definitely need to go in a bag. 7, 3, 8. Grab myself a baggie. And I try and keep stuff on hand so that I don't have to go hunting for stickers or hunting for baggies. I try to keep some of each in each box. So we've got 7, 3, 8. So that's the 700s, 800s. Do we have 844 already? We do. So there's 844. So I can throw those in. And I keep these Ever Moment bags in there. So Ever Moment send, or used to, it's been a while since I've had a painting from Ever Moment, but they used to send a bag of baggies, and they're the bags with a stripe on them. So they have the writing stripe on them. So I keep these in here for when I need to send some to somebody. I can tip some into this bag, because quite often they don't need that many. They need, 100 maybe maximum. So quite often they need like 20. So there is no point in sending that and potentially turning it from a UK letter cost to a UK large letter cost because it's so thick. So I just tip some into baggies, write on there what DMC number it is, and off it pops. So it's definitely worth doing. Right, 3-3. So 3328 I have at the moment as spares, but I don't have 3363. But there was a lot of these that we did fill up and then have extras. So I was expecting to write a few labels, but that's okay, it all helps. It's these peeling off these stickers I'm not liking. Only because my nails are shot. Okay, 3363. That goes behind 3328. So I don't have individual labels for these, I just have the group ones. Then we've got 3756. No wonder it's full. This is the one that I have all these bags for. Most of those drills are actually Ever Moment drills. Oh. Because I did a painting from Ever Moment, a custom, that had a very light background. And they always send 30% extra diamonds. So I ended up with about 6 of those bags are left over from that painting. Just the extras that they gave me. Just the extras. It's ridiculous. Right. So 3756 is done, but actually the first number was 3752. So let's scoot those back. Let's get rid of the sticker off this one. I didn't notice it was ripping and I peeled it off too quick. Normally I try and change direction if I see that it's pulling the paper off, but I missed it with this one. So that's left more sticky residue than I like. So I might have to get my glue gun out anyway. Okay. Right, 3752. That's what I was doing. Create a bag for this one. 3752. And let's bob those in. 3752. Then we can have the 3756, which I have a few. And then, no, 3766, then the 3770. Let's get the order right. Because I don't have the cards to tell me the order. Sometimes I just have to think about it. So 3, 770. Let's get some of these into a bag. So I want 2, 2 and 2. Still need to pick my scissors up anyway, but at least they're in 2s. Prop it up there, because I know the photo box can handle it better. Three 770. More 3770. And the last 3770. Last but by no means least, okay, and then we have 3863. We've got 60 and we've got 61, but we don't have a spot for 3863. Getting low on bags in here, but I do have more, so I can always top them up when I need to. Obviously I'm putting more squares away than rounds, because I'm going through the square stickers a lot quicker than I've gone through the rounds. And I've not cut through this one enough, and it won't let me pop it. So let's try a proper cut. There we go. Last bag's testing me. So 3863. Stick it up. Then I can pop in my stickers. And I can pop in my baggies. That is that done. What's that? Glue gone. That's what I needed to do. I knew there was still something else I needed to do before it was done. So I do have quite a bit of sticky residue on here. So I like to use Glue Gone. Smells of oranges. And I have this lint-free cloth that is covered in Glue Gone and sticky residue, because it just sits in my craft room with the Glue Gone. Now, most of the stickers came off these. I am just giving the odd one that may have the tiniest dot that wouldn't have bothered me if it wasn't for the fact that I had one that was covered in sticky. I would have left the rest. But it doesn't do any harm to give them all a little polish now, does it? Because then it'll be pretty. So, that is this dekitted. I'm going to go and find out where Megan has put this other one before I pop it back on the shelf. But that bag can go back for holding diamonds for any potential future kits. Pen and scissors go away on my pegboard, and I may or may not empty this bin. In fact, nah, I'll empty it after I've kitted up her next one. We'll bob it up there for now. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me while I dekitted Megan's kit and got my large 60 bottle case back. I might have to try and make sure that whenever I next do my big one that I use this, so that I actually get to give it a go. Well, I bought it a few years ago. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.